in our sights. Tier 10 warriors ready for the fight. With passion and pride, we're breaking through the walls. Deadpool FC will conquer them all. For every match we rise, we never back down. We fight for the badge, we fight for the crown. From the streets to the pitch, we're writing history. Deadpool FC, it's our destiny. We're going up, never looking back. Deadpool FC's on the attack. From tier 10 to the Premier League, with grit and fire we'll achieve. We rise, we fight, together we'll believe. Deadpool FC, we'll conquer, wins will be. Through the blood, sweat and pain we've come so far. Each victory's a step, every loss a scar. We're climbing up the ladder, taking every chance. Deadpool FC, we're leading the dance. With every match we rise, we never back down. We fight for the badge, we fight for the crown. From the streets to the pitch, we're writing history. Deadpool FC, it's our destiny. We're going up, never looking back. Deadpool FC's on the attack. From tier 10 to the Premier League, with grit and fire we'll achieve. We rise, we fight, together we'll believe. Deadpool FC, we'll conquer, wins will be. Shine bright, the world's watching us. We've climbed the ranks, earned the trust. From the underdogs, we become the kings. Deadpool FC, hear the anthem ring. We're going up, never looking back. Deadpool FC's on the attack. From tier 10 to the Premier League, with grit and fire we'll achieve. We rise, we fight, together we'll believe. Deadpool FC, we'll conquer, wins will be. Deadpool FC, the rise won't stop. With a dream in our sights, tier 10 warriors ready for the fight. With passion and pride, we're breaking through the walls. Deadpool FC will conquer them all. With every match we rise, we never back down. We fight for the badge, we fight for the crown. From the streets to the pitch, we're writing history. Deadpool FC, it's our destiny. We're going up, never looking back. Deadpool FC's on the attack. From tier 10 to the Premier League, with grit and fire we'll achieve. We rise, we fight, together we'll believe. Deadpool FC, champions will be. Through the blood, sweat and pain we've come so far. Each victory's a step, every loss a scar. We're climbing up the ladder, taking every chance. Deadpool FC, we're leading the dance. With every match we rise, we never back down. We fight for the badge, we fight for the crown. From the streets to the pitch, we're writing history. Deadpool FC, it's our destiny. We're going up, never looking back. Deadpool FC's on the attack. From tier 10 to the Premier League, with grit and fire we'll achieve. We rise, we fight, together we'll believe. Deadpool FC, champions will be. Now the lights shine bright, the world's watching us. We've climbed the ranks, earned the trust. From the underdogs, we've become the kings. Deadpool FC, hear the anthem ring. We're going up, never looking back. Deadpool FC's on the attack. From tier 10 to the Premier League, with grit and fire we'll achieve. We rise, we fight, together we'll believe. Deadpool FC, champions will be. Deadpool FC, the rise won't stop. From the bottom to the top.
Deadpool FC, the rise won't stop. From the bottom to the top. Deadpool FC!
In the shadows of tier 10, the club was born. With no money to spend, but hearts never worn. Deadpool FC, the name we proudly shout. Against all odds, we fight without a doubt. Oh, Deadpool FC, we rise from the ground. Through the leagues, we're glory bound. Free titles to our name, we never fade away. With dreams of the Premier League will seize the day. We face the giants, been knocked down in the cups, but every loss we take, we find the strength to rise up. From dark non-league, our journey's just begun. Deadpool FC, under the moon we'll stand as one. Oh, Deadpool FC, we rise from the ground. Through the leagues we're glory bound. 3 titles to our name, we never fade away. With dreams of the Premier League, we'll seize the day. We face the giants, been knocked down in the cups, but every loss we take, we find the strength to rise up. From dark non-league, our journey's just begun. Deadpool FC, under the moon we'll stand as one. No money in the bank, but heart in our chest. Deadpool FC, we're better than the rest. With every kick and every goal, we're writing history, playing our role. Oh, Deadpool FC, we rise from the ground. Through the leagues we're glory bound. 3 titles to our name, we never fade away. With dreams of the Premier League, we'll seize the day. Seize the day. Seize the day.
Welcome, one and all, to the stream. It is I, your old mate DP, and we are, I nearly said Premier League, but we're not. We're Football League. We are not Premier League. We are Football League. If you missed the stream yesterday, oh my God, it was amazing. And you can see on your screen at a bit of an angle, hopefully I'll make it bigger in a second, Deadpool FC win in the National League playoff final, a 6-2 win over Barrow. It was immense. There's a highlights package in the form of a YouTube short up on the channel. Highly recommend that you check that out. Apologies for taking forever to kick this stream off, by the way. Just had some camera issues to sort out here and forgot to mention it down in the chatty pat. But holy dolly, have we got some news for you lot. Before I dive in though, I will remind everybody that later on at midnight my time, so about 5.25 hours from now, we will be live streaming the beginning of season 6 of Project Palermo on YouTube. So go to YouTube, search for Project Palermo or Deadpool_2028, and you will find me there at midnight my time. We're doing it live. It is going to be fun as hell, and only on the YouTubes. But right now we're live on YouTube and Twitch, so hi to everyone. And yep, we're going to go through all the muck that is fit to rake. So that was the announcement that we won the National League playoff final. Here's us celebrating our final day promotion in this match, and we'll just have a look at the match stats because it was phenomenal. We edged possession, 23 shots, 14 shots on target, an XG of 4.9. Benny Arthur scored in the 13th minute. Sakarowicz, of course, stepped up in the 16th minute to make it 2-0. And then Baikwazo, the youngster who was a Premier League reject, He stepped up and scored early in the second half. And then this fella for Barrow pulled one back. Justin Timberlake said, with an assist from Ben Elliott in the 77th minute. This fella again in the 79th minute was like, oh, but we want to play too. Ben Elliott wasn't having it. An assist for Umbava in the 80th minute. And then again in the 86th minute to make it 6-2 and secure promotion. 10 out of 10 for Ben Elliott, who had been awful and very inconsistent up to that point. But it was amazing. There's our promotion to the Football League. League 2 is where we are headed. I, for one, cannot wait. Umbava is playing well in his new position as a winger. We want to keep him. The club offered me a new 2-year contract on a big fat £110 per week, which is brilliant. That was right before this, that we turned professional. Tom Smith finally did something to benefit the club. The chairman, with the club playing in Sky Bet League 2, the board have decided to make the step up and turn the club fully professional. We'll be training every day. I can use my training schedules. They've indicated that all staff and players here will be required to move on to full-time contracts. All staff except me are on the chopping block. We want to replace everybody. We got our initial budgets through as well. 14 or just over £14,500 a week of transfer budget. It's not enough, but we'll make do. It's fine. We're spending about half that at the moment. I think we're spending about 10 grand actually, but we've got a bunch of players to move out who aren't good enough for League 2. We need to replace them. This transfer window is going to be massive. We were praised by the fans. We were praised by the board. Elliott was player of the match in the playoff final. That's something he can brag about in pubs for the rest of his life. Players got a 10 grand bonus paid out, as well as the staff. Ashley Probert's assistant manager. He's not long for this club. And we're also able to hire more staff because we turned professional. So we put out ads for a coach and a sports scientist. And Tom Smith, again, after me bugging him, is going to look for an affiliate club. Finally, we've needed one for 6 seasons. We're finally getting one. It's not a senior affiliate, which is disappointing because the money would have been nice, given that we're still in the hole. We'll talk about that more in a second. But we are getting an affiliate, which can hopefully help out with loans and things like that. Finance-wise, 58 grand in the hole. We made £220,000 just in gate receipts from our big day out at Wembley, which is huge. There's our new wage budget. Our committing, we're currently spending 10 grand. Our committed spending is 7,900. So again, about half. And there's a little bit of scouting budget there, which is nice. The dynamics, obviously, pretty much through the roof. Club atmosphere, very good. Managerial support is excellent, but coming down. Team cohesion is very good. I'm not stressed about that because we'll be moving a bunch of players out. And then in looking at the squad, we're going to have to make some tough decisions. But in terms of rebuilding for League 2, if we have a look through here and pay particular attention to this column, we've got some players with really good value. Some of them we want to hold on to, obviously. We need a new goalkeeper. We know that. We're not going to be able to keep Connolly Stringer with a £40,000 to £375,000 price tag. But Louis Jackson is contracted to the end of this season. That's one we're going to try to renew straight off the bat. Benny Arthur, though, he's probably not good enough for League 2, and he's got a value between £150,000 and £240,000. If we can get anywhere near that for him, and there is interest from Stoke, then yeah, we'll bite their arm off and we'll throw all of it into wage budget and try to build with free transfers. We're going to hang on to Thierry Small. I think he can do a job for us. Rizza, I think we'll hang around. Stanton, maybe as a backup. Serra's isn't going to come back. We won't be able to get him on loan again. Ben Elliott, I think we have to keep after his heroics, although with a value of £500,000 to £750,000. Again, if we can get value, bye-bye. We are not going to be able to get Sakarowicz back on loan, which is devastating because he was phenomenal. Look at this, 40 goal contributions in 49 appearances for the club. He's the best player we've ever had. An average rating of 7.62, 24 goals, 20 assists, 9 player of the match awards. He was absolutely phenomenal and we are really going to miss him next season. It's the second time this happened. Errol Mundle-Smith, of course, is another one. Joel from Stoke has dropped a follow. I just mentioned Stoke because they want to buy our centre back. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. We're just going through the squad and the kind of business we're going to have to do. JT can hang around, but we need to upgrade at striker. Nkanza Dwamina is not good enough. He's going to move on. Ronnie Williams won't come back on loan. James Martin, I'm not sold on. Not great value for him. I think we can do better. Baikwazo is staying after his heroics in the playoff final, and on Bava we need to keep. Mitchell Robinson can move on. In fact, I'm going to transfer list him right now. He preferred to stay. That's nice, but you can move on, champ. Bye-bye. Kensdale I've already released. Donny Osmond, again, if we can get value, he can go, but we'll wait and see. Lewis Hume can hang around. Chris Edwards, we won't get back on loan. And Gordon White has just signed, so no dramas there. So that's what we're looking to do. We just have to wait and see what happens. Primarily, we're looking for free transfers this summer. That's the first time I've hit continue. So there's Romaro Kensdale leaving. He's 22 years old. He hasn't developed at all. He can go away. The board are happy I've renewed my contract. They're going to have to offer me a new one soon because we're going professional. And the media want to know how I feel about that. I am delighted. And more success will be on the way. None of the end of season awards have come through yet, I don't think. So we've got that to look forward to. And of course, the season review, which is going to be wicked. Wicked cool. Cheers, everybody. So tonight is a celebration of our success in getting to the Football League, and a little bit scary because we've also got to prep for life in League 2 and no idea what to expect there. It's an all-time high finish for the team in the National League. Best ever finish for us. We'll do better next season. Sakarowicz, a new average rating record with his 7.36. Sorry, 7.62 is the average rating record. In the Vanarama National League, the previous record was 7.36. I've misread that. Also, his 20 assists is a new National League record. He's beaten that. Squad planning, I'm not even going to look at it yet. There's our win over Barrow, 6-2. We were immense. And Sakarowicz has won National League Player of the Year because, of course, he has 12 voting points he received. What an absolute hero. And interestingly enough, Joel from Stoke, he's in on loan from Stoke. Manager of the Year shortlist has been announced. I can't vote for myself, so who was the worst one? That would be Luke Whitehead, so we'll vote for him. That's how you do this, people. There we go. Try to rig it. Donny Osmond back in training. Abeva resumes full training, which is very exciting. And there's our training schedule, which is nothing. The players have earned a break after successfully winning promotion. End of season review time. That was fast. Right, let's have a look at our best ever season because we're going to the Football League. Sakarowicz, of course, is the best player. Ben Elliott second with 7.35 average. I thought he'd been terrible, but obviously he hasn't been. Gordon Wild, good decent rating. By Quazo, of course, with his 2 goals in 2 appearances for the club. Jack Serres, we are going to miss him. Louis Jackson gets signing of the season. Got him on a free transfer. 4-star centre-back, not a bad piece of business. There's James Martin, Connolly Stringer, of course. Chris Edwards with that horrible injury that ended his season. Ronnie Williams did all right. We don't need him back. Same with Ross Flynn. Noah Phillips can move on. And Thierry Small probably underperformed, but he joined us very, very late. We won't even look at the transfers out. Some of them were devastating, of course. And the loans out, nobody cares. But this guy, Radislav Sipka, he'll be in our first team next season, either as the backup or as starting fullback for us. Because he's developed really, really well on loan. Hasn't played enough, but doesn't matter. He's going to be a good player. So we finished second in the league. Our average attendance was 436, only 10% of our capacity. Justin Timberlake was our top scorer with 25 goals. We finished miles off the pace because of that end of season wibble wobble. But we held on, finished second, and then won promotion. The FA Cup, we went out in the 3rd round to Tranmere after a pretty successful run, which was disappointing. And of course, really poor run in the Fat Cup because of bloody Dorking. We hate Dorking. Our biggest win in the league was against Stevenage, 7-1. That was 4 goals for Sakarowicz. It was amazing. That's when Osho was still here. He's gone now. The match to remember, 3-1 over Boston United, apparently, and then a 6-1 win over Chippenham. And Ellis Stanton has been given goal of the season. I'm not even going to look at it because everything that Sakarowicz did was better than that. Just facts. No new sponsorship deals. What do we get? 4 grand out of sponsorship, 9 grand out of broadcast revenue, so that was up. Corporate and hospitality was 7 grand. Competition prize money was down because we didn't get as far in the Fat Cup, but not by much, only 7 grand. And our match day commercial and retail was up by 74,000. And we made 1,000 or 1.5 grand selling merch. So there you go. Here's our best squad. JT and Sakarowicz up front with Martin and Mbava. Fair enough. Ellis Stanton with a 6.96. Not really. Kyle Jenkins isn't here anymore. Ronnie Williams will be moving on. Stringer won't be back, which is sad. And Ross Flynn will be going. So clearly we need to update our goalkeeper. And our centre backs, Ronnie Williams, not good enough, nor was anybody else really, and Kyan Jenkins at left back. Not sure what his rating would have been, but we need another left back anyway. We know that. Ellis Stanton, again, he can probably hang around as a backup. He's not going to be a starter. We need to strengthen midfield. We'll need a left winger. Lots of business to be done. I got manager of the month only for September, which is surprising. But here's all the club awards. Charlie Sakarowicz, highest average rating, fans player of the season, young player of the season. Louis Jackson was signing of the season with the 7.1 at centre back. Ellis Stanton got goal of the season. Justin Timberlake was our top scorer with 28 goals. First time in a dog's age, our top striker hasn't got 30. So we need to fix that. Robo Eric, very good, sir. How goes you? Welcome to the DP Dome. We're just going over our fantastic season review after winning promotion to the Football League, and then we'll be doing tricka transfers. Good to see you, Win. Where you from? How you doing? I hope you've had a lovely festive holiday period type deal. Meet Charlie Sakarowicz, who was epic. He won't be back next season because he was a loanee and he was phenomenal. Highest average rating for him. And Louis Jackson completed the most passes, 57 passes per 90 minutes. Our record breakers, Charlie Sakarowicz with 4 goals in a game. Most goals by a player in a league match with 4. 23 assists is a new club record. And most player of the match awards in the season with 10. What a freaking hero that man is. History in the making. We flew out of the trap, set ourselves up for this most magical of promotions. I agree. It was fan-freaking-tastic. The spell of football at the start of the season was the making of Deadpool FC. It really set them up for success. It sure did. There's the manager timeline. Nobody cares. Aussie. Yes, get in. More of that, less of everything else to say. We're slowly taking over Football Manager. Very, very slowly, but we'll get there. I'm doing my bit. I'm streaming twice in a day, or twice in like 5 hours, because once we wrap this one up, I've got to prep for Project Palermo, which is our main series here on YouTube, where we're taking, or trying to take Palermo FC to glory from Serie B. We've got to Serie A. Trying to win Serie A and win a Champions League. So far, we're doing pretty well. Got to a semi-final of the Champions League, but we lost to stinky old Liverpool. So, yeah. Average rating of 7.51 by Southshield's Aaron Corporal is a new National League North record. Former record was Errol Mundell-Smith, a player I'd love to bring back. We've got players inducted into our overall best 11. Charlie Sakarowicz goes straight in. Course he does. One season in the all-time best 11. Josh Rizzo, Connolly Stringer and Benny Arthur have also joined the ranks. Looks like Connolly Stringer's on the bench, Rizzo's on the bench, Midgley, Shevchenko. Joel Power is still listed up front, which baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Sam Blair is still there, our first ever goalkeeper. Sean McDonald, who hasn't played for us in a dog's age. Mitchell Robinson, who's still here. Mr. Anderson, who was a loanee. Jaime Naranjo, of course, because we love him. How are you playing FC 25? Oh, EA FC. I'm like, FM25's not out, you monster. But yeah, FC 25. That makes heaps more sense. Can I see the team? I will show you in a second. Jared Duncliffe, of course, our hero. Ryan Ritchie. Mohamed Lari. Oh, we miss him. We miss him dearly. So before we go through the rest of the news, we'll have a look at the squad. Boom. So we've had Flynn in goal. All 2 stars of him. There's Thierry Small, who's a new addition. We'll hang on to him. Benny Arthur, we'll be looking to move on. Louis Jackson, we want to keep. Conley Stringer, the loanee. We won't be able to get him back, which sucks. Ellis Stanton and Rizzo will likely stay. Sekerowitz will be gone. I mean, look at this man. Oh, what a hero. And we were only paying 150 quid a week for this guy. Ugh. Ben Elliott, who scored those 2 goals in the playoff final. He'll be hanging around. Jack Serras will move on, which is a bit sad. And again, JT up front. So there we go. And not a lot of depth at all, which we need to fix. So we're going to be busy. And of course, we got no money. We've just gone 69 grand into the hole. Fantastic. Yay. Right. Best 11, where are they now? Nobody ever looks at this. Christian Shevchenko is playing for Dnipro 1 over in the Ukraine. 5 goals in 22 appearances for him. Not his best season ever. Miss him dearly. Who else we got? Mohamed Ladri at Sunshine Stars has had a better time, or is having a better time over in Nigeria. Errol Mundell Smith is at Burton Albion, terrorising League One, as he should. Mitchell Robinson is still here. Jaime Naranjo is at Walsall. We had to play against him, which made me sad. And Ryan Ritchie is at Peterhead, still playing. Look at him go. Oh, good on you, Ryan. And the rest of them don't really care. Yeah, for League 2, I think we'll be okay. But if we can strengthen, we could go back to back to back, which would be phenomenal. And I would love to do that. Our supporter profile, we've lost some core supporters. We've gained some fair weather supporters. Almost 4,000 followers on social media for the club, because these are the stats that really count. Data analysis. Here we go. Club vision and expectations meeting. What do they want next season? Play attacking football? Done. Counter attacking football? Yeah. Direct football? Yeah. Make the most of set pieces. Play entertaining football. Work within the wage budget. I'll do my level best. Tom Smith, chairperson. Tom Smith, short. End of next season, reach the playoffs. What? So they want us to challenge to go straight back up again. Fair enough. And then just hover around in League 2. We don't want to hover around in League 2. We're chasing Premier League glory, Tom. You idiot. All right. I'm not going to negotiate it. Let's get on board with that thing. End of season team meeting. Discuss plans. Greetings, gentlemen. Before you bugger off to holidays, let's talk about our aims. We're not going to be promoted as champions. Back-to-back promotions, winning the title. No. Back-to-back. No. Go up again. No. Make playoffs. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Promises. No. Focus on club objectives. No. That's it. Everybody, get the hell out of here. Go. Have a holiday. New season team report, don't care. Injury report, don't care. End of season break. Staff numbers update. I've already put the ad out for a new coach and for a sports scientist, because we're fancy now. And we'll praise Jackson's training. Right. So we're going to try to move a few players on, and then we've kind of just got to continue through to the 1st of July. Pick up some free time. Oh! Oh, that's heaps less exciting. The board have announced plans to build new seats and standing areas at the ground to raise the total capacity by 1,000. But Tom, this isn't our ground. We don't own this. Why are we spending money on it? This is stupid. We only get 496 people to a game, Tom. £675,000 to comply with league requirements. Why don't we just ground share someone else? Additional funding for the project's been secured with a 350 grand grant from authorities. It will take 4 months to complete and will temporarily reduce capacity. Well, that just seems like madness. Tom's an idiot. I'm in Aranya. He's extremely interested in a transfer and I can't afford him. Right. So, we have listed Robinson. We'll offer you out if I can. Transfer listed. Kansa Tremaine has got to go. Even these youngsters we brought in, like Gordon Wild, Lewis Hume, if we can get value for them, I'm happy to move them on. James Martin, he's 23, but he's not going to develop. There you go. How old am I? I am over 40, and that's as much detail as I'll provide. I'm not a young man, but I am gorgeous. I don't mind being asked at all. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer truthfully. Right. We got that. Stanton. I want to keep Stanton. Benny Arthur. I've already offered him out. Right, we'll just continue through. See if we get any offers. Oh, and Noah Phillips. Noah Phillips, where are you? You need to get the hell out of here. Don't want you knocking about the place. That's not where I go. Transfer. Offer via transfer room. Transfer list. Ba-boom. Done. Continue. Right, let's get back to the DP Dome. Because we are going to play some Continue Manager. Isn't that exciting, kids? Yes, indeed. Nathan Harrop, Sean Young, I don't care. Mentoring groups need attention because we've released some folks. There you go. Why I'm fixing mentoring groups when nobody's here? No clue. No clue at all. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Phone's yelling at me. Right. What do we got? These guys, yep, do whatever you want. This guy signed a new deal. Scholars have been announced. This kid, one of my favorite new gens ever, Wang Guang. 3-star potential. I'm fine with him hanging around for a while, especially now we're full-time and he can train. If he can fulfill that, he'd be fine as a backup. Some other dudes have left. Keegan Lewis is the under-18s assistant manager. He signed a new contract. When do I get a full-time? Oh, contract renewals. That's what we need to do. Louis Jackson, straight away, contract. How much money does he want? That's the problem. God. Let's get rid of this stuff. I mean, that's a problem. That's a real problem. They're all going to want too much money. JT, how much money are you going to want? No way. We're going to have to rebuild this whole squad because they're all going to want stupid money. We've got 14. I'm going to leave it. I'm not even going to try anymore. And we'll see if we can move players out and move more money into the wage budget. Speaking of which. Oh, look at that. We got money in the bank. Quick, make board requests. Facilities. Improve the training facilities. Yes. Increase the youth level. What else can we ask for? That would be good. New contract would be nice. Improve the youth recruitment. There we go. See what the board have got to say. It's 100 grand in the bank. We can do things. Maybe. I don't know where the money came from, and I don't care. And there should be more on the way for like league revenue and TV money and all that sort of stuff. So these guys are all signing new contracts that they probably shouldn't. Hello. Excuse me. Errol Mundell-Smith, are you out of contract? He is out of contract soon. And we could get him for nothing. I'll bring him in. Absolutely, I'll bring him in. His contract is up soon too. We shall see. What about this guy? His contract's ending as well. Keep an eye on that situation. Couple of offers made. We got knocked out in the third round, season just gone, because the season's just wrapped up. We lost to Tranmere, who were from League One. So we didn't get a big money tie, which is a bit sad. We were hoping for a Premier League club in the third round, but we made it that far from the first round, so that was pretty cool. I think we start second round this time in League Two. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll just accept those offers for Mitchell Robinson. No offers for Arthur. Transfer, offer to club, and we'll transfer list. Boom. Stoker interested. Problem is, we just renewed his contract. Mundell-Smith. I really don't want to pay you that much money, champ. See if we can get him down to like there. No. 700 is my cutoff for you. I'm not stressed if we can't yet. Nah. Walk away. How's it going? Welcome, Jack. We are going great guns. I've just tried to sign Errol Mundell-Smith back, but everybody wants crazy money because we're going to the Football League and we're a professional club now, and we don't have any money to spend. We've got a 14 grand wage budget, and yeah, no new training facilities for us, no new youth level, no new youth recruitment. They're not even willing to talk about the training facilities due to the club's present financial situation. What are you talking about, Tom Smith, chairman? Tom Smith for short. For the first time in a dog's age, we've got money in the bank. Where does it come from, by the way? Investments. That sounds dodgy. Grants also sounds dodgy. Mystery cash. Love it. Tell them to get lost? Yeah. Can all get lost. We'll bring in freebies. We're going to have to rebuild the whole team, though, if I can't renew any contracts. Which is going to ruin dynamics. And we're going to have to do it all with free transfers of players who probably aren't good enough. So, you know, that's exciting. It does sound a little bit Man City, which is a concern. Yeah. Joshua Booth. They want 8 grand compensation. Nah. Even that guy, 2-star player, wants 800 quid a week. This is going to be a nightmare. We worked so hard to get promoted. It's all going wrong. I do have a full-time contract on £110 a week. Okay. So it is full-time. Nice. That's fine. Moving on. We do believe in the project. We can get promoted out of League 2. I've never, ever, ever gotten stuck in League 2. It's always been one and done. It's the easiest league in football to get out of. But I've never had to do it with a club that I've built from scratch who's heading in there and has like no personnel and no real quality. All the quality we had was on loan, so loans are going to be really important. Convince player to find a new club. Domena, go find a new club. He doesn't want to leave. You're an idiot. Phillips, get out. Yes, he's going to move on. Good man. And James Martin, you need to go. Nice. Good boy. Might be your year. Are you trying to jinx me, Jack? Might be my year to get stuck. Get knotted. How dare you, sir? It's not going to happen. We're going to be fine. We basically had to rebuild the whole team last season, and we won the playoff final 6-2. So, you know, we did fall apart at the end of the season and nearly miss out, but it's fine. Ugh. So this stream's going to go for about 3 hours, not including the 40 minutes we've already been going for. Because then I can take a breather, I can get something to eat, and then we'll be jumping back on at midnight with Project Palermo, only on YouTube. So if you're about, come along for that, because we'll be kicking off a brand new season over there as well. But for Palermo, I've already done all the transfers, and I'm very excited to introduce that squad to the world, because the transfer window was insane in Italy. An offer for Benny Arthur, 135 grand. Can we get it up to 150? We can. I feel like I should have asked for more, but I'll take 150 grand. 150 grand for Ben Arthur. Yes, please. Bite their arm off. We can throw all of that in a wage budget. Mike Ditchlew. I mean, just quietly. I'm not going to object if you do. I'm kidding. Normal bloke from Sheffield is who we're referring to, in case you're wondering. He is a champion. Really good dude. And very much enjoy his content. You should absolutely check it out. He's over on Twitch. And I'm giving him a shout out over there right now. Yeah, he's a good egg. So if you can get over, if you're on Twitch at all and you can drop a follow for him, please do. And if you're not on Twitch, you should drop a subscribey thing for me on YouTube. Thanks. Clubs directors have informed you short list of 5 possible affiliate clubs has been drawn up. They're going to make the final decision, but we can have a poke around. So, Ellie City, who are from the same city that we started in Ellie, they've gone nowhere. Well, we've left them in the dust. We need to have a look at their facilities. Well, we know what their facilities are like because we shared them. That was our home ground when we started. So, you're out of the running. Ellie City, get out of here. Thetford Town, they're a professional club. That sounds better. Poor facilities, but they are professional, which means better training. Downham Town, a semi-pro with rubbish facilities. Nope. Soham Town Rangers are semi-pro with crap facilities. And Stowmarket are semi-pro. Let me guess, crap facilities? Yes. Imagine not having a duck with a top hat. You can get ducks via channel points. I've got duck quacks. Just saying. I think we recommend Thetford Town. Is there a professional club? Recommend. Should have looked at what the affiliate agreement would be for. Didn't know. We'll all find out together. Spin on, spin on, spin on. Let's get some players out the door. Oh, look, they followed my suggestion. We've announced a new link with Thetford Town. Under the terms of the agreement, the following will apply with immediate effect. Sounds very forceful. Let me give you a look at this. There we go. We'll have the option to send players on loan to Thetford Town and we'll cover their wages in full. Boo! Thetford Town have no obligation to play the player and we reserve the option to recall a player where possible. Nice. They can request a friendly. All right, fair enough. That works. They've never won anything and they play at Mundford Road. But they're professional, so they train every day and our players will develop. I like it. Bleeding numpty. How? I don't bleed. I bleed hot sauce. Benny Arthur could be on the move. He better be. I need the money. Is there any truth to the rumours that York could make a move? I won't be talking about it because I don't want to lose on Beaver because he's great. Look at him. I want to keep him. He did right too. 24 goal contributions. He came really good towards the end of the season. I definitely want to keep him. But we've got to get these transfers done before I offer any more contracts. So I can afford some stuff. Robinson is gone. Mitchell Robinson, long-term servant of the club. He's in our all-time best 11. He is off to where? Hamilton. Off to Scotland. Bye, Mitchell. Money, 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 money. 8 grand's not enough, but might lose him. We'll see. I mean, odds on, we're going to lose most of our players, or we just have to get rid of them to fund what we need to do. Connolly Stringer signed a new contract with Forest Green. Vomit. Wretched. Absolutely disgusting. But look at this. Oh, I've got money. Throw it all in a way. It's already in wage budget. Oh, 403. Yeah, anyway, just throw it in a wage budget. Moving on. Oh, he'll get busy, Keno. The Keno bot. The plan is, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet, but I'm going to bring in text-to-speech as like a channel reward or something, and I want it to basically be Roy Keane. I think Keno bot at the moment is only going to say like 1 or 2 things, so he's pretty quiet generally, unlike Roy Keane. But we'll fix that. But yeah, I want the text-to-speech to not just... I'm not going to clone Roy Keane's voice because he'd murder me in my sleep violently. But yeah, I want it to at least sound like him. Oh, all these sports scientists are terrible. Let's get Cole Malloy. Cole Malloy is our boy. Oh, look at that. I was rhyming those words and I didn't even know it. Exit. Taylor wanted the job. Oh, well, that's sad. Response for Coachy Coach. Guy Hollis. Our under-18s manager wants to be a new coach. Yes, we shall promote from within. Fine with that. Glorious. And then get a new coach for the under-18s. Won't be using that feature. It's all right. I'm fine if you want to be wrong, Jack. Mighty White Leeds. Leeds don't have proud supporters. That's not a thing that exists. They're not real. Ten people have responded to an ad for a sports scientist. Let's get Mushtaba Farin, because his sports science rating is the bestest one. I'm not paying you 400 quid a week though. You nerd. Nerds don't get that kind of money. Yeah, we got him down. 325 is still too much, but he's good at his job. So, fine with that. Chris Edwards is finally back in training right before he goes back to his parent club. After he broke his leg. What a loser. Injuries are for cowards. Unless it's Charlie Skarowitz. Bielsa was great. He was really good value. Benny Arthur's going to Chester and we're getting 150 grand. Bye, Ben. Thanks for helping us out, but you sucked all season. Get out of my football club and give me the cash. Ching! We got the money yet? Yes, look at that! Ho, 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 ho. That's what I'm talking about. No idea how to get Bamford to work. The way you get Bamford to work is you sell him and you buy a real striker. As if I can have an opinion on how to get players to work as a Manchester United supporter. Because none of them do. Right. We've got some cash through the door. That gives us 17 grand. Still not enough. If I just do some quick mathematics. 17,884. Divide that by, let's say we have a squad of 20. It's just under £900 per player, so we need more money. Yeah, you need a new number 9. Do you want to buy Højlund? Or Xerxes? You can get Xerxes. He'll be going cheap. You can get Rashford. He wants out. Who's Ben Gleeson when he's at home? Not someone I want to sign. That's who he is. Under 18 sports sports scientist thing. Yep, you'll do. Come on in, buddy. Boom. Losing Rudder and Gray. Full disclosure, don't even know who they are. I can't name half the United squad because I just don't care at the moment. Don't enjoy watching them play. I still watch them play, but I don't enjoy it. That's an exaggeration, it's not true. I know who a lot of players are. It just hasn't been fun. I haven't been enjoying it. And not just because we're not winning. Like, they're back to doing what they did under Ten Hag. Which is just, they're not, the players aren't showing up. They're not putting in work. And that's infuriating. But, what are you going to do? They're not awesome like Deadpool FC are, is the point. We've got a bunch of scouting recommendations because we can scout now, can't we? Have we got a budget? Nah. 7 grand a wage budget though. These guys are leaving. Who else can I sell for money? Money, 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 money. Yeah, Ben Arthur's going, so we already know that. Louis Jackson's worth a fortune, but we need to try and keep him. Ben Elliott's worth a ton, but he's going to want massive money to hang around. Because of his experience. Mitch Robinson's leaving as well. Lewis Hulme is wanted. Let's sell him. Let's see if we can get the 90 grand for him. It's a long shot, but it would be awesome. Gordon Wild's only just signed. Let's see if we get some money for him. It's worth 170k. Let's see what happens. James Martin we've offered out. Oh, Jack's back. Stanton. Then you can go. Riz is worth a fortune. Some of these players are worth mega bucks, and I should really just try to sell them and get the cash. I'm just teasing, man. I'm just playing. We've got a sports scientist. Yay! Now we can clone players and stuff. That's what they do, isn't it? Clone them, genetic engineering, make them run faster. I don't know. Hope so. That'd be awesome. Continue! Come on, football teams, come and buy all my one-aways. I want all your money. All your monies are belong to us. Oh, goody. Staff meeting. Send me an email. Staff meetings are for losers. Yeah. We're bringing in the nerds. Nerd Patrol. Nerds. It'll be great. How are we looking? Yep, do all of that. Whatever it is. Yep, stop that. Uh-huh. 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 This guy's coming in. He's going to be the under-18s manager. Fair enough. What else is going on? Les Robbins. Could be an amazing goalkeeper. He's got a lot of value. Too much, 625. We can probably do better. But he showed up on my scout report. He was right in front of my face. What do you want me to do? He's right there. Got no scouting budget. Don't give me positional stuff. So these are all players whose contracts are expiring soonish, but I can't go in for any of them. Although maybe Luke Howard. Nah, we just need to hold off. We're gonna miss out on some possibilities, but we need to wait and we need to move players on. Les Robbins is going to be our goalkeeper until or unless he sucks, because I've already done that deal. So that could be a huge mistake, could be a stroke of genius. Who knows? Knowing me, little from column A, little from column B. That's how we roll around these parts. Courtois is retiring at Real Madrid, apparently. West Ham won the FA Cup. Fair enough. Ellis Stanton wants to talk about his asking price. Mitchell Robinson, who's also leaving. Can you sort him out? Thanks. No. What do you want, Ellis? 22. All right, fair enough. We'll fix that up. Wild wants to talk about his current asking price. We'll ask Mitchell to sort him out again. Nope. Okay. Dropped his price to 150, which would be epic. Yep, move him up. That's fine. No offers for 3 players. Okay, we sorted that out. So now we can offer these guys out. Again, who was having a sook? This kid. Transfer, offer, 150, and transfer list. Who was the other one? It was Wild and Ellis Stanton. Right. Right, they're on the transfer list. Give me some more cash. That'd be like another 170 grand if they both went for value, which would be huge. Especially because Wild, we brought in on a free transfer from the Premier League. We flip him, make a profit, all for it. Yes, try to send all these guys on coaching courses. Melissa Williamson is a better physio. I would like. That's too much money. Still too much money. Still too much money. There we go. Got it down to 400. That's fine. And it's a head physio job, so that's fine. New contracts for these guys. Need to offer them out. Can't yet, because I've done some of them. Oh, Big the Cat is in with the raid on the Twitch boost. Welcome, Big the Cat. Thanks for the raid. We are going to take all of your shoes. We're not really. How did you? How was your stream? I hope it was awesome. I'm trying to sell all my players here at Deadpool FC. We started in tier 10, but last night we won promotion to the Football League. We're going to League 2, and we're not ready for it. And we're broke. So we got some work to do. We still got 60 grand in the bank. I've already sold like 180 grand worth of players, and we're trying to sell more. And apparently we've got players who aren't good enough, and I'm trying to flip them right now. But welcome along. I hope you're doing fantastically. These guys whose contracts are expiring and they reckon are not good enough, I think we just bin off. Yeah, having a great time. Except all the players I've got, they're like, these guys aren't good enough. DP, get rid of them. And I'm like, oh, really? Nah. Very disappointing. A little bit sad. And they want me to get rid of my son. This is my son, my in-game son. He popped up in our first youth intake. He's trash, but he had a really good season out on loan. He'll never play for us. But I refuse to let him leave the club. Little Lucas Paul, 2028. He's staying here forever, so I've told the director of football to renew his contract. Because, yep. I just don't think we're going to be able to move these guys out, because they're out of contract soon anyway. No one's going to make a bid. They're just going to leave for nothing, which is annoying. I've just offered JT out, haven't I? Yep. They want me to re-sign these guys. I'd love to. Let's have a look at Thierry Small. Where did you come from? Charlton in League One. He's going to want big money. No worries, Beat the Cat. Appreciate you dropping some folks off. Have a good time, and thank you for the follow. Get some rest. After all that hard streamy work, you've earned it. Salute you. And thank you again for the raid. It is greatly appreciated. If you're not following Big the Cat, people, give yourself an uppercut. Because what the actual? Give him a shout out here. Jump on that and drop a follow for Big the Cat. He's a hero. Ray GP, get a shout out. That's how these things work. We all know it. You know the rules. Thierry Small must be a regular starter. That's too much money, Thierry. I'll pay you $1,000 a week, but you can't have any of this. No. No, I mean, this is too much money. This is way too much money. We're going to lose Thierry Small. Donny Osmond, he's going to want megabucks. Where did you come from, Donny Osmond? See, Fulham and Colchester. Not playing as a striker. We're going to lose Donny Osmond, and I'm pretty sure we still can't renew contracts with Louis. Oh, well, maybe. Too much money, mate. way too much money. Can't afford him. We simply cannot afford him. No, we're replacing our assistant manager, so he's not getting any deal. Everybody else, fair enough. And we're gonna say goodbye to Peter Griffin, Director of Football, apparently. We're gonna get a new doffer. That'll be a bit sad. Youth players, a whole bunch of them heading out the door. Ratislav Sipka has got another call up for Slovakia. Very exciting. Oh, what happened there? Silly computer. Silly tablet. Silly everything. I've got so many things open on my desk. It is baffling. And my brain hurts. Come on, we want to sell some players. Money, 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 money. Sooner we get him out, sooner I can bring new ones in. A very good response to our... Look at all these coaches. They love us. Everybody wants in. Thought he already offered one. Pick of the bunch. Is this guy, Jake Rose. Want. We can get his price down. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, I'm dreading the Sakarowicz loan ending. Maybe they'll let him come back. I don't think they will. Stoke would be insane. I said this in Normal Bloke from Sheffield's chat this morning because we were yapping about it. Stoke, his parent club, would be insane not to take him back and just throw him into the first team. That'd be absolutely mental. They want him tested in a different environment. I mean, I'd almost pay the $9 grand a week in wages for him. Can't afford it, but I'd love to. What about Jack Serres? Can we get him back? Nope. Connolly Stringer? Nope. We don't need Ronnie Williams. Want to keep on Baver. I'm not going to promise him to play as a striker. See, that's more like it. Who wants almost sensible money? I can't offer you that. That's more like it. Good man on Baver. One potential contract renewal out of all the ones that I want to do. Riz is locked in for a while. We'll hold off on that for now. I will just let JT go. We can get a decent striker on loan or on a free transfer for sure. For sure. And if we're locking in on Baver, he can play up front. I just didn't want to promise him to play up front in case I want to use him on the wings and then he'll crack it. Who's Jake Rose? He's the coach I want to hire. Take over his job because he sucks. Actually, we're not renewing his contract, so do that. Nice. Inbox. Rob Hopley's gone. Rose is in. Recommend a signing. Search ends for a coach. How's our staff looking? Great for the National League. Unfortunately, we're going up. So no idea how we're going to measure up. Really looking forward to starting some actual transfer business. So here we go. It's now a 3-star player. Wild. Go find a new club. He doesn't want to leave. If he doesn't want to leave, it's fine. He doesn't have to. It'd just be nice to move him on. Stanton, do you want to go find a new club? He's ready to leave. He's getting right on it. Good man. Good man. Chief Scout signs a new deal. All of this is costing us an absolute fortune, by the way. Richard, yeah, this replacement is better. So, it's only going to cost us 200 quid, so that's fine. This guy's got a new deal, new staff. I don't care about the staff deal. Stop telling me about him, Football Manager. Gone in. Lucas Paul's got a new contract for another season. Yay! He's never leaving the... He can go out on loan, but he's never leaving the club. My son stays with us. And Babe has signed his new contract. He is in. Absolutely in. JT, go find a new club. Domina, go find a new club. Yeah, I'll freeze you out. Have to make it happen yourself. I mean, I will, because your contract will expire, you idiot. It's only contracted for another 24 days, so I'm really not fussed about the hit to dynamics that we're taking there. Rizzo wants a new deal. Not promising you that. That I can promise you. Can't be a star player. Come on, be sensible. You're not having any of that. Nope. I can't justify that kind of money for you, Josh. I can't do it. We just cannot do it. It's almost $2,000. It's a 1/7 of our wage budget. No way. We're getting a bargain price for Umbaver at $625 because again, we're looking at about, at the moment, 900 a week per player for a squad of 20. Come on. Let me loan him back. New staff member deals. Oh, I'm sad that Sakarowicz is leaving. Who's Robbins? No idea. The other thing we could do with more money is I can get a scouting package. We can actually scout for some players. Should I ask the board for scouting budget? Think they'll go for it? We have a senior affiliate. Money to be made. We want the money. We'll benefit. Fans are behind me. We'll be left behind by our rivals. Fine. Tom Smith, still a moron. What else can we try? Can we have a transfer budget? We'll ask. We're not going to get one. We don't have the money. Because we're expanding a stadium that we don't own by 1,000 seats instead of just sorting out a new ground share that's got better capacity. We're spending over £500,000 to improve someone else's ground. Why have I got this guy on a 2-month loan? What an idiot. Benny Arthur's gone for 150 grand. Osho's gone. Sipka doing alright on international duty. Board aren't going to increase our transfer budget. Here's a scouting meeting. Could loan this guy, but he's not really good enough. 1st of July, that's when we're going to do our business. We've got no scouting. What about players who are just unattached? Offer you a trial. Trialists. I forgot we could do trialists. The centre back, Harrison Holgate. Tiny little winger. Oh, look at that. May as well have a look at. He's 24. No. The rest of them are all pretty ordinary. I guess we can have a look at this guy too. He wants to come and hang out. He wants to come. Everybody wants to come and hang out with your old mate DP. Of course they do. Of course they do. Fringe player. Spicer, no. Thanks for coming, but get out. Carl Johnston, you're not the answer at all, buddy. Bye-bye. And Holgate, you're not... I mean, these guys were scouted at 4 stars. Oh my god, are our scouts really that bad? And have we just renewed all their contracts? God. That's stupid. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Maybe we can't do free transfers as good. We need to be able to scout players. And we cannot. This is an issue. Transfer list and the youngsters. Anyone else we can get money for? I don't think so. Okay, spinning on. This is riveting stuff. Continue, manager. Oh, goodbye, Charlie. Look at his value. We had a player worth between £4.5 and £8.25 million playing for us. No wonder he was brilliant. What a hero. What a hero. Thank you, Charlie Sikerowitz. We shall miss you dearly, sir. Sad. Mitchell Robinson's gone. On the plus side, our committed spending's down to $5,000. But we're gonna have to spend way more than that. We're losing so many players when this ticks over the 1st of July. So yeah, we're basically building the team around Abeva. Because he's like going to be one of the only players left on our books. And the other guys who are still here on part-time contracts. Which we'll need to upgrade, and I'll have to bite the bullet and pay them what they want, really. It's all just got really complicated. Serbia have joined the EU. So have Montenegro, and Albania, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, and North Macedonia. That's the news we were all waiting for. Woo! EU joining party. Oh. Why are we starting we can't start pre-season, I don't have any players. We've got a tax bill of $9,000. We've got a new kit sponsor that's worth $4,000, which hasn't changed, or $5,500. Brilliant. A big jump in season ticket prices. Our board are jerks. Ooh, we've got a scouting budget. Here we go. We can scout the National League. We can only scout National League. Or I could take that $20,000 and throw it in a wage budget, but it's not worth it. It's an extra, what, couple $100 a week. Want a heavy schedule. Thank you. Why is pre-season here? That's so early. It'd be a good signing, Woody. I disagree with his 3 stars of current ability. Oh, our mentoring groups need attention again. There we go. Full of loanees who aren't going to be here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. Season draws near. There we are. Promoted. Awesome stuff. Does that mean... Nope, hasn't ticked over yet. No offers for players. When does Stanton's contract go till? End of the season. He's leaving anyway. What do you want? Alright, fine. $8,000. Get nowhere near value for him. But no one's going to pay it. Can't believe we lose JT for nothing. Should have sold him ages ago. What do we do? What do we do? don't want knowledge. I want the recommendation. There we go. Chris Peters, Guineas. Got decent pace. Let's offer him a trial. I'll have a look at him. Jones is a striker. The none of that's really light my fire. Plays with expiration contracts. He's already signed a deal. A monster. This guy, Luke Howard. Not interested. Yet. He's saying we need to be promoted to League 2 before he'd even consider it. Newsflash, champ. We're going to League 2. Idiot. Chris Peters isn't coming in on trial. Nobody wants to come and hang out. He's not there. Sad panda. God, what are we gonna do? Don't know what to do. What we can do. We don't have any scout reports. I don't want to pay players who aren't good enough big money to stay here. And I don't want to pay the cost of the players who do want to stay but want ridiculously large contracts. Or do we just bite the bullet and go for it? Can't afford him. Very small. Still too much money. And now he wants more. He's a maniac. Nah. We're out of time. We're just gonna have to take what we can get. Okay, this is Rizza. He wants too much money. No good. Ben Elliott's gonna want stupid money, isn't he? Actually not too bad. But I'm not offering you that. Right, we might be able to keep Elliot. Just something. Donny Osmond. Too much. Way too much. I'm paying over the odds for these guys. Can't afford to. What am I doing? What are you doing, DP? Being silly right now. We're gonna have nobody left. Fine. We can figure this out. We can make this work. You can always bring up Wang Guang from the youth team. Wang! Wang, 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 wang. If we can get some free loans, that's going to make a huge difference. I don't know how many loans we're allowed to have in League 2. Is that something I can find out before we get there? I think so. If we go there and up. Yeah, League 2 rules. 5 loan players in the squad. Eight players train at the club for 3 years before their 21st birthday. 22 players total. Contract renewal rules are weird. 4 players allowed on long-term loans from the same club in a season. 2 players over the age of 23 from the same club. Long-term loans must end in a valid transfer window. 6 foreign-based players over 22. 6 players over the age of 22 allowed out on loan. Transfer, following, transfer, appeal bid. Yep. The minimum wage for players. Okay, so loans are a thing. We can fill the squad with loans. But we need to do some scouting to identify who's actually available for loan. Yep. Release, which is very sad. Ashley Probert, are you any good yet? Not really. Lucas! Let's drop to follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome along. I'm not offering Ashley Probert's assistant manager a new contract. And I am sad that we're going to lose Peter Griffin as well. Because, you know, memes and stuff. This squad is about to be decimated. Just at the top sponsorship table. Fair enough. We've increased our stature. I don't know what that means. We've got 1 whole star of reputation. Yes. Okay. Free transfers and loans. That's going to be the key. Injury update. Yep. Code of conduct. Keep that as is. We've removed this guy from our shortlist. Whoever he is, whatever he does. Come on, come in and buy him then for 275 grand if you want to, even though his contract expires shortly. Send me an email about the team stuff. We don't go to team meetings. They're for losers. How many seasons we played so far? We played 6, unless my maths is completely cooked. Overview. Competitions. Yeah, there we go. So first season. Southern Combination League Div 1 down in Tier 10. We won that. We won the Cup in that competition as well. We won the Eastern Counties League Premier Division. These are so hard to say. in 2025. Northern Premier League Division 1 Midlands in 2026. We got stuck in the National League North for 2 seasons. I got a little bit worried, but we got out in 2029 and won the league. And then we were runner-up last season in the National League, and we won the playoff final last night. Yes, we did. 6-2 against Barrow. So we are going up. So yeah, 6 seasons, 2024 to 2030. I've set the training for pre-season, given that we've just turned professional, to like hardcore, because we've got to get these players fit, or whatever players are still going to be here in a week's time, because we've got 7 contracts expiring, 7 loans ending on the 30th of June, and then we've got to rebuild the team. We weren't the biggest overachievers, we weren't the biggest underachievers, we were just brilliant. Dale Taylor, eh? Won the Golden Boot just over JT. Charlie Carrot's top assist, highest average rating. What a hero. Signings of the season were Louis Jackson, who came into our club and will be leaving. This guy had a good rating. Can't afford him. This guy. Offer him a trial. I don't know if he's still there. We'll see what he says. It looks alright. And this guy, he's still contracted, so not an option. It's been a rule change. Who cares? League 2. A wage budget is 18 grand. They can't allow budgets to be adjusted. Special goal with the save. Yeah, so we started in tier 10. We just want to get to the Premier League, and then from there, win the Prem, win a Champions League. Because this is my very own football club. It's a custom club that I built. We didn't use Creator Club. I built it in the database, and just I can't remember what team I replaced in the database with it, but it was from scratch basically. We started with absolutely nothing. And we've gone great guns. I'm now a legend at the club. How is Charlie Sakarowicz not on the favoured personnel list? That doesn't make sense. These are our custom strips. I've got one of these, the black and red one. In real life, it's a bit different because I've messed up the design. But I do have a real Deadpool FC kit, which needs a wash at the moment. Yeah, and we've done pretty damn well. We don't have our own ground. We're leasing this one or renting it. Bridge Road at Histon, and apparently we're paying to upgrade it by 1,000 seats for some reason. So yeah, but we're now what, 3-4 steps away from the Premier League, and then it's business time, baby. But first I'm going to have to completely rebuild this squad because everybody's leaving. But we are getting this guy back, who's going to be great. For once, we don't have to loan a right back. We're going to have one. Scotty Moore's been promoted, and we're going to offer him straight out for transfer. Are you even on a contract? No, contract. Release him. Don't want him. Coaching advice. Ben Elliott as captain. I might wait until he signs his new contract, eh? Colin Stringer, yep, he's leaving in a week. Yep, do that, do that, do that. Don't care. Ooh, 293 grand in TV money. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yes, we'll play in the Under-21s League. Yes, we'll play in the Under-18s League. We're going to play some friendlies against Thetford Town, Lewes and Radcliffe. And Worthing. And some contract clauses have been triggered. James Smart with 10%. Rizza, Sipka, Martin. I mean, Rizza's leaving, isn't he? Or did I offer him a new contract? It's on a part-time contract, 900 quid a week. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. I don't like starting higher up with the league. Like, I've got my YouTube series, Project Palomo, where we started in Serie B with Palomo FC. And even that is like, I'm really enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. Fantastic save. Highly recommend checking it out. And at midnight Australian time tonight, so in about, what, 4 hours from now, I'll be going live, not on Twitch, but just on YouTube with the beginning of season 6 of that save and showing off what I got up to in the transfer window. After the season where we made the Champions League semi-final and finished second in Serie A behind Inter. Very, very exciting. But yeah, even that one, it's like there's not enough fight or battle in it to get up because there's only the one step to go. So yeah, I agree. We're getting this guy on trial. Thanks, Hemel Hempstead Town. Oh, I forgot to click accept. There we go. Yes, do check it out. You've got 4 hours to watch like 12 hours of content to catch up. You're not the answer, mate. Bye. Sorry to waste your time with a trial. Donny Osmond has signed his new contract on way too much money. Tony Weston, 26-year-old striker at Exeter. He's been knocking around in League 1 and League 2. Don't have to pay anything if we get him. How low can I get his wage? That's the question. It's not bad. Don't know if he's any good. Oh, he's got good pace and acceleration. That's all you need is a striker. Beautiful. Jumping reach sucks and his heading sucks. So low crosses. Problem solved. We've got a striker, everybody. Yay! Where am I? Oh, I've got to remember how to do this now. Order schedule. Where did I put them? Where are they? Do I not have them? God. Alright, I'll fix that up at another point in time. Yeah, for the most part, but we've been playing like lower league, non-league football, so this is what we've been running. Flat back four, two midfielders, wingers, and striker. So a 4-2-3-1. You can't really miss with that at this level. Although at times, we have done that, dropped the DM back to try and fill the gap. And stop balls over the top. And then for a little while last season, we were playing a 4-2-4, which was relatively successful, but not overly. But yeah, this is a formation of choice. I am pondering for the new season to drop the GM back, but I'm going to stay attacking. I like to try and outscore teams. I don't want to do any of this nonsense. Basically, cautious, defensive, very defensive, balanced. Those options do not exist in my universe. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Over in Project Paloma, I think I play in positive, and then usually we have to gear that up to attacking anyway if we go a goal down. So that's my philosophy. Although in FM23, yeah, I think I played more unbalanced than anything else. It's weird. So Riz is still contracted, so I don't really need to stress about him, do I? He's here. Yeah, defensive football is for cowards. Right. Got money left. Ben Elliott signed a new deal. So we are going to have some players. Look at it, it's already. Quick pick. This is not great, is it? This guy's leaving shortly. He's here until August. What a waste of space that was. Is this guy worth signing or trying to? I think so. Fringe player. Don't ask for crazy money. Can we get you down a bit? Because if we can save some money on you, it's more money I can spend on some other players. Here we go. Beautiful. Ha ha ha! So we might be getting him in. James Martin's still contracted, so he could develop now that we're going to be training full time. Thierry Small is going to leave. Alright, what about if I take you off the transfer list? I just took you off the transfer list, you moron. What a moron. What do I look for a signing centre back? Just be tall. Basically it. So this guy, be tall, is 6'1", not really as tall as I'd like. Bit of pace, good heading, good tackling. That's it. And then some of the mental stuff. But honestly, I don't pay that much attention to attributes at all. I look at player height, and I much prefer using this little graphy thing to assess if a player's any good. All of this is just noise and a distraction. Doesn't faze me. I'm not that in-depth into FM. You know a good player when you find one. For example, where's he gone? Connolly Stringer. We've had him on loan multiple times. And on the surface, if you're just looking at his attributes, or even if you're looking at his graph, he probably doesn't look any good as a right back at all. But looking at his graph, mentals are decent, defending. His physicals are great, speed's okay. So you've got green where it counts. But then what he's done for us when he's been here, the first season he was here, 41 appearances, 20 assists at right back, 7.21. And then last season, 14 assists in 38 appearances, averaged a 7. So he was great. But if you were just looking at his attributes, you probably wouldn't sign him. It's the Scouse Ref. Howdy, howdy. I am well. How bees you, Scouse Ref? Welcome to the DP Dome. I'll give you a look at the DP Dome. So I've been sitting on this screen for a dog's age. Welcome along, folks. We have one promotion to League 2, and a bunch of our best players last season are going to leave because can't afford to renew contracts. And some of them I just don't want to renew because they want stupid money. So come the 1st of July, a bunch of folks are going to go, and then we can set about rebuilding the squad properly with free transfers and loans. That's all we can do. But I would like an opportunity to, one last chance to try and keep some of these folks around. Nobody's interested in extending their loan. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Who's Joseph Mustafa? Could be of use. I beg to differ. I don't think he will be. Just quietly. Pip Forsdick. One of the best names in the game. Absolutely moving to the under-21s. He's going to be a superstar. And David Parker has a lot of potential for a 16-year-old. Move him up as well. Started Southport career in the National League North. Trying to win the title first year. Possibly jump ship. I like it. We have gone from tier 10 in La Prem all the way down here in 23-24. That was our first season, tier 10. And we have rocketed up with a slight layover in the National League North, where you're at. So we finished 3rd, didn't make it out via playoffs, and then we just won this mega, which was great. And then first time of asking, it went into the National League, finished 2nd, went up via the playoff final that we won 6-2 last night, and it was awesome. And you can check out the highlights for that over on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. It's a YouTube short. You'll find it there. But yeah, it was awesome. It was great. But now I'm just like, yeah, money's hard. I forgot about the salary cap thing in League 2 that you're limited to like spending 20 grand on wages. And we also went professional. We've been semi-pro the whole time on the journey up. We've just turned professional. And of course, that means all of the players now want more money because they're professional footballers. So yeah, that's the thing. Biekwazo, I want to renew his contract. And yes, we shall ask them to go do coaching courses. Thank you. Ah, what did I do? I clicked on the wrong thing. Homegrown players. We don't have enough of them, do we? We've got to have X number of players in our team. Crap. 9 games left, a point behind. And we do play team. Oh, you got like huge top of the table clash coming up. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yum. Right, can I renew a contract now? He's gonna have a chat. Okay, let's talk Turkey. I just want to get this wage down as much as possible. This is more like it. Right, so we might be able to hang on to Thierry Small. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet when it comes to Louis Jackson. Thank you for the follow, Scouse Ref. Roy Keanebot, having a chat to you. He's a good egg, Roy Keanebot. Come on, Louis. Don't be a tool. Just Ridge's agent doesn't want to talk to me. First game of the season. We've got friendlies coming up. First game's on the 3rd of August. So we've got 28th of June. I've got a month. And we're going to have nobody here. He's actually in League 2. You know what? I haven't even had a look. I know Woking are coming up with us. Thierry Small signed a new deal. We're spending way too much money on him. Who the hell is in our division? Right. Accrington, Fylde, Bromley, Burton, Cambridge. Sorry, I'll switch back over to T'otherview. Accrington, Fylde, Bromley, Burton, Cambridge, Cheltenham, Chester, Colchester, Crawley, Crewe, us, Doncaster, Forest Green, Exeter, Gillingham, McDongs, Morecambe, Northampton, Port Vale, Solihull, Swindon, Wigan are all the way down here. There's Woking and Wycombe Wanderers. Why do I put team bonding in the training schedule? I haven't touched the training schedule here. But usually when I put it in, it's for this, team cohesion. So if your team cohesion's in the red, your team will play like absolute crap. Get team cohesion in the green, it tells you what it does. So collective mental state, we're seeing improvements. So general morale is higher. Better player positioning during matches, so they're able to hold and find their shape and work within it a lot better. Slight improvement to vision and reactions to events unfolding when playing. So more likely to make interceptions, to cover loose balls and work together as a team. It's not a huge modifier. It doesn't make or break your title chances or anything like that, but you can see the difference between good team cohesion and bad team cohesion in the match engine. If you want to see a really good example of that, we just finished a save over on YouTube, the 12 Days of Christmas. We took over FC Santa Claus in Finland and tried to win promotion from the 2nd division to the 1st. And the team cohesion all throughout that season was terrible, and eventually we just tipped it over into the green and the way they were playing, the difference was night and day. So you can actually see that in action. I don't really talk about it a lot through the save, but I was absolutely keeping an eye on it. And yeah, it's a thing. Team cohesion helps. Chester other team in first. So we hate Chester. Got it. Sorry, I've just been getting messages from Milady, and I want to check them in case I've angered her. No, she's just warning me she's been listening to some podcasts and she's about to go down a rabbit hole of intermittent fasting and healthy eating, and my life is possibly going to be hell. No, it's fine. So it's that important. It's not that important. Like, let me think what's that. Bust the Net, who is on YouTube and streams on Twitch. That guy is phenomenal, and if you haven't checked out Bust the Net, you absolutely should watch his stuff, especially if you want to learn about tactics, the player roles, training, all of that stuff. He goes right in depth, and he is incredible. He's been around the FM space for years, and he's been basically breaking the game for well over a decade. But he would tell you, team dynamics and team cohesion, none of that matters. If you build the right tactic, get the right players in the right player roles, won't make a lick of difference. And he'll give you examples of it. He can prove it. It just comes down to how you like to play the game. I don't play Football Manager as a sports simulation. I'm not trying to emulate the tactics of Pep or Klopp or anyone like that. I've always been of the opinion, it's only the last few years that it really clicked in my head, Football Manager isn't a sports game. Football Manager is a role-playing game. It's one of the few games in the world where you could go work your full-time job, knock off, and then you'll come into Football Manager and pretend to have a different full-time job for fun. It's kind of mental, but that's what it is. So I'm far more interested in the players, having my favorite players and wanting to see them do well and develop youth players and turn them into superstars, and pretending I've got relationships with guys like Peter Griffin, director of football, Peter Griffin for short, who sadly we're not renewing his contract because he's rubbish at his job, but he's been here from day one. So I'm sad that he's going because he's been here from day one at the club, but we're professional now. He's not good enough. He needs to go. That sort of stuff. Bringing in a striker that I don't really know enough about to sign. Could go wrong, could be awesome. Who the hell knows, but we're taking a chance. So, yeah, that's my thing. So for me, dynamics and the relationship with players and everything else is important to me while I play the game. For other people, the only thing that's important is having the meta tactic and all of the wonder kids, and I don't play the game that way. So annoying is we were clear by 8 points at December 15th, and then we've lost 4, drawn 5, and won 7. Annoying as form was unbelievable at the start of the season. Check this out from last season, Scouse Ref. Yeah. We had a little bit of a rough start in August in the National League. And then we went on this run. Lots of green. Tons of goals. Slight hiccup here. Couple of losses and draws. Seemed to right the ship. Bunch of wins. 1 loss to Woking. And then we went on this run where we didn't lose a game in the league from there in November all the way through to here in January against Ebbsfleet. The only other loss was in the FA Cup to Tranmere. So we were in really good form, but we would started drawing games. High scoring draws, 4-4. And one of them came from 4-0 down to bloody draw it. And then our form at the end of the season was horrific. Look at this crap. Loss, draw, loss, win, loss, win, loss. And then for some reason, it all came good in the playoff semi and the playoff final. But yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to. I've been there within the last 48 hours and it's awful. I do not envy you that experience. Not one little bitty bit. I just sat the same screen for ages while I was waxing lyrical about Football Manager. Strikers in. Pretty cheap. Barney Williams doing a coaching course. So is Ben Derbyshire. I need to fix my training schedules before we start the season. I will fix the training schedules offline because we've got to figure out how to get the ones out of Project Palomo over here because I want to use the same ones because they're really good. But I can't remember how to set them up. Louis Brady, why do I know you? Because you played for us once upon a time. Hey, played 6 matches. Ooh. Is it the 1st of July yet? No. We are about to say goodbye, I believe, to Louis Jackson. Kanza Dwamina. Lewis Hume will still be here. Thierry Small has signed his contract. Ellis Stanton is leaving. We've got a contract offer in for him. JT, Justin Timberlake, with his 30-something goals for the club, is moving on. Bit sad, but he's not good enough for League 2. Donny Osmond staying, and all of our loanees: Chris Edwards, Jack Serres, Conley Stringer, Ronnie Williams. Is your contract expiring? Or have you got a longer one? He's got a longer one. That's annoying. Yeah, we're about to lose a lot of personnel. But it will free up some wage budget. So then we've got to get to work because we are not far away from the start of the season and we don't have enough bodies to throw at League 2. Yeah. We've made one signing, which is Weston, the striker. Basically, we need 2 of everything. Contracts have expired. Buy Probitz. Ashley Probitz, assistant manager. Ashley Probitz for short is gone. Peter Griffin, director of football. Peter Griffin for short is gone. We've missed out on a transfer fee from JD Costello. That's annoying. Could have sold that. We've released 17 players. Delay all the decisions there. And those. And we've got Sipka back. So right back, problem solved. Let's just hit continue and see what we've got to work with. And we'll have to put out some ads for staff. Can we have an assistant manager and a director of football, please? Oh, we can have another physio. Thanks. Hopefully we get a good one. Or at least some good people making applications. Be yummy in my tummy. Decline. Search start, search for physio. Awesome. Training. Yes. Good. Search. Scouted players. Why have I got nothing? Anyone's contract expiring in 6 months? No. Right, so we can get rid of that. Who's unattached? Oliver Spicer. Let's offer him a trial. 4 weeks. Let's offer you a trial. Oronquo. Tyjon should have high potential, but just good enough for League 2. We are in the year 2030. And generally speaking, I just go off scout reports. when I'm shopping for players. I don't use play search screen at all, ever. Confuses me, and it sucks some of the fun out of it. You're not really good enough. You're potentially good enough, but you're 23. That's a problem. We'll offer you a trial. What else can we do? Another youngster. Why can't I offer you a trial? What's your deal? Oh, because you already know everything about him. He's a bit rubbish, isn't he? It'll be a risk. It'll be a big risk because he's not very good at football. He has been at Reading though, and he had a decent season for Chelmsford in the National League. He's also a B-rated player. Why is that there? Get out of here. Thought I offered him one. Offer him. All the trials. Trials for everybody! Because we're going to need good centre backs. Oh, 6'3". This guy's 6'5". You're getting a trial. He's a right winger, but 6'5". Why would you not sign a 6'5" winger? James Nolan can play anywhere across the back, and that is very appealing to me. Loving the sound of that. Only C rated, but... Or B, sorry. B minus. A B minus. It's a bit rough. Connor Jones maybe is a backup striker. Anybody else exciting? Tickling our fancies? Sounds a bit wrong. Any diamonds in the rough? Potentially. That we can get for cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. 6'2" Gibraltar. Why can't I offer this guy a trial? Very annoying. This guy I've already asked and he wasn't interested. Bloxham, no. Okay, let's spin on. Any laptops you can recommend for FM? Looking to buy a new one. I know absolutely nothing about laptops because I don't use them. I've got 2 desktop PCs sitting on my desk. I've bought, and this is just for the streaming setup and running FM. So I've got 2 old ass desktop computers that I bought refurbished, which I highly recommend. You can get decent hardware. They're usually in low profile cases, which can be a bit of a pain in the butt. But you can get like i7, i5 processors really cheap. So I've done that. I've bought better monitors. They're not huge 32-inch or anything, but they're good monitors. All my lights, blah, blah, blah. And then docky things so I can get the computers talking to each other. And then I just threw RTX graphics cards in both of them. The low profile, I think it's just a 3050 or something. So it's not whiz-bang RTX cards, but working a treat. So right now, one computer, all it does is run Football Manager. That's why it exists. That's the only thing it looks after, and occasionally the snipping tool so I can cut things out. The other computer right now, which is a little bit older and the processor's a little bit lesser. That is running OBS. It is encoding the stream to Twitch and encoding the stream to YouTube independently. So I've got 2 streams going out of this machine at the same time. Plus running the music and the cameras and everything else. Refurbished computers are great and a really cheap way to go about it. But you can also get refurb laptops. The main thing you want for Football Manager is a butt ton of RAM and a really good processor. That's it. And hard drive space. As much RAM as you can get in there and a decent processor. Don't worry too much about the graphics card. Your onboard graphics cards on a decent laptop will handle like high spec FM, no hassles. Elijah West doesn't want to come in. Well, screw you, Elijah West. I didn't want you here anyway, you jerk. Lots of try lists. Yay. Basically, everybody with a C rating or greater on Scout Reports is coming in to hang out with your old mate DP. Losing the 23rd. No. Team meeting time? Might be team meeting time. Give him a rev up. Where are we, lads? Everything's okay. Give him a kiss and a cuddle. Alexander Gashi is awful. Terminate. Stringer is awful. It's because we haven't had scouts for like 2 years. So Oliver Ingram, 5'11" centre back. Yeah, I think not. Terminate. Very rude. Undefeated in the last 5. Ugh. So they found form at the wrong time. That's annoying. Connor Jones is a backup striker. I'll let him hang around for a bit. Callum Corbin, you can hang around for a bit. Masara. No. Spicer. No. Terminate. McManus. 3.5 as a left, or 2.5 I should say, as a left back. Decent National League player. No. Bye-bye. Mr. Pitt. Oh, man. The game's got it in for you. You might need to change your shape for a couple of games and then change it back. Reset the random number generator. Thomas Hoyle. Are you the big tall one? No, only 6 foot. Well, you're no big loss. Bye-bye. Need to replace a director of football so he can suggest some players for me. This guy looks alright. James Berry. 6'3", he can play at the back, play everywhere in midfield. My kind of player. Would you like a contract, sir? Let's get that down a little bit, if we can. If I can get you under 900, I'll be ecstatic. Can't. Find that. We're going to have to get some real bargains because I'm overspending massively on players. Because that was $1,000 we can't really afford. £1,000 I should say. We don't deal with dollars around here. We respect our currency from the old country. Let's go! Get in! For that, you should have some duck quacks. Don't forget about your channel points, the stuff you can redeem channel points for. You can get the streams, the weird stuff. You make unusual pal, stream mascot talk to you. You can play some other weird sound effects. I'm working on adding more. Just bear with me. These things take time. Can't rush awesome. We've got 123 grand in the bank. Can I ask the board for anything? You want to give me some presents? Improve our training facilities, you jerks. Networking. Find me a senior affiliate. Do it. Do it. Financial benefits. No. Fans are behind me. No. We'll get left behind by our rivals. After all I've done for this club. Disappointed. Tried. Staff. Improve my youth recruitment. Just asking for everything. 2-1. Hey, get in. That's what we're talking about. Lovely stuff. Ross Flynn. Bye-bye to Ross Flynn. Bye-bye to Ronnie Williams. It actually came good. Conley Stringer is leaving us. That saddens me greatly. And he's still transfer listed there. Jack Serres is transfer listed at Stoke. And Chris Edwards will... I mean, his career's done, that poor guy. Martin Murray. We've signed Tony Weston. Last Donny Osmond to welcome him in. Officially our first signing for our new look squad. Who's Kane Taylor? Did we just look at him? He doesn't look great, does he? No, we don't need to look at any of them. An offer made for Daniel Cameron. He's a goalkeeper. He's 24. We'll see. Connor Jones, was I looking at you? How many players do we have here who can play striker? Let's go. Quick pick. Oh, God. It might be time to move Lucas Poole on. We'll take him off the transfer list. We're bidding for you, bidding for you. Callum Corbin. Yeah, I mean, we've had worse players here. Just depends how much money he wants. Less than that is what we're after. Come on, get it down to 600. Save me some cash. Callum, save me some money, Callum. Come on now. Yes, good lad. If we get him under 900, it's just gold. Chester lost. Oh, I love it. Love it when a plan comes together. Get in. So this is what our team's looking like at the moment. Bugger me. We need a goalkeeper. Like, urgently. We don't have a goalkeeper. Not a proper one, anyway. Figure this out. This is Jack Serres. He was here last season. They've transfer listed him. I'm offering to loan. He should be tested in a different environment. Why do you care where he's being tested? You don't even want him, you clowns. Can we get Ronnie Williams back? No. Bugger. Liam McIntyre. Is he any good? Not really. I mean, he could be. We're a Blackpool. Blackpool are in League One. He's not really the answer though, is he? Who wants a loan? Who wants to come hang out with your old mate DP? Nobody really. Nobody that was scouted. Why are you giving me an A recommendation if you know nothing about them? We know all about Mr. Anderson. He was great. Got $6 grand a wage budget left. How's that committed spending? Committed spending is 14. So yeah, we don't have a lot of money. Oh. Oh, that's Thierry Small. We need so many players. God. Oh, God. Currently spending 12k per week less on player wages than allowed. Lovely. Oh, release players. Can we get anyone good? They're all ex-prem. We can't afford these guys. He'd be the pick of the bunch, but he'd cost like 100,000 quid a week. We can't afford that. No one from the Prem's come to the league too. Dear oh dear. Dressing room atmosphere is average. Crap. All right, come on. Spin on, spin on, spin on. All right. As a one-off, I will do this search. But if he is already at a club, that's not it. That's not even what I copied. That's the name of the club theme song. Oko. He's at Ross County. He's 25 years old. He's outside of our scouting scope. We know nothing about him, and he's contracted, so he's not an option anyway. Because we've got no transfer budget. And no way of finding out how expensive he'd be. So bench-wise... God. I need a director of football. Anyone want to be our director of football? It's fine. Absolutely fine. Because you're the only decent left back I've got at Club Civica. So even though you didn't meet your target while you were out on loan, I'm going to give you the playing time you asked for anyway. You're basically going to play every game, champ, because we are out of options. This guy could be alright. He's 23. Could fulfill those stars and be great. Hume will work. Lucas Paul. No, he's my son. And I love him dearly. But you're too old for the under 21s and the under 18s now. And I'm not going to use you. You've got pace of 3, buddy. You got to go. Time's up. Time's up. I need 2 goalkeepers. We're going to need... We've got a couple of strikers and other players who can play that role, so that's all right. Left wing, we've got on Bava. Biakwazo. Donny Osmond can play over there. Central attacking mid. Only really got James Martin, Rizza and Elliott. In central midfield, we've got Elliott, we've got Rizza. Hume can play there. And then in defense, I need a left back. I need a right back. At least one of each. I basically need another squad. We need a lot of players. Got him in. But you already knew about that. There we go. And squad registration. We get auto select. Clear all. And go auto select. I can't even make the minimum squad size. We've only got 13 players. 14 including Les Robbins, who's out of here in a couple of weeks anyway. This is what you asked for. I offered them what they asked for and they're like, that offer's unacceptable. That's what you wanted, you idiots. The board aren't going to do anything for us. Who's Brett friend? You want to be my friend, Brett? What are you earning? Come on in, Brett friend. Got to play as complete left back, that's fine. Who's Philip Caulfield and why are we trying to buy him? Better be a kid. Alright, but he's not coming in the first team. You can go to the under-21s. Yay, friend! He's a left back. Thierry Small plays left back. I mean, that could be a problem, but, you know. Thierry Small's valued at 5.6 million. Should we just sell Thierry Small? We should absolutely just sell Thierry Small. Imagine if we got 5 million quid. We just didn't even have a great season. Or just have a great first 6 months of the season. We'll sell him in January and we will be freaking set. It's because they offered him a stupidly big contract, isn't it? Who's Charlie Oldfield? He's a goalkeeper with low eccentricity. It's fine, I'll let that go. Would require a playing wage contribution of 60%. It's right there. 60% right there. To go on loan. Important player. Look, I'll even offer you a little bit more. How's that? That's what you're asking for. I offered them more than what they're asking for. Yes, delay the transfer. Got a goalkeeper, apparently. We're not going to get any money for Lucas Paul. What a rip-off. Club legend. I mean, you're not great, are you, champ? But he's a goalkeeper, and he's here, and we're not getting the runaround like we are from that lot. What a bunch of idiots. Right, goalkeeper. What do you want? 1,000. £1,000 to loan a goalkeeper. Are you serial? Right. Oh, cheap. Cheap midfielder. Attacking mid. Nobody. Defensive mid. Nobody good. Centre back. Ooh. I mean, good jumping reach, but terrible heading. He's just not very good at all, is he? We know Mr. Anderson will be alright. But same problem. His heading's terrible. We've got nobody scouted, like, at all. It's not ideal. I can't adjust the budgets either, so I'm not going to get that other guy that I wanted, that I've delayed the deal for, unless we can sell somebody. But we don't have anybody to sell. Like, who the hell do I try to flip from here? We need everybody. And we need a director of football so I can ask him for free transfer ideas. I guess I can just ask anyway, can't I? Yeah. Right. Find me some centre backs. Find me some midfielders. Find me attacking mids. If you can, you can. Find me a goalkeeper. Right back. Right, bear with me folks. I've got to offer all these guys trials now. We are leaving this way too late in the window. But we needed to know exactly where we stood before we did all this stuff, so... And I don't have that many squad spots left either. But we just need bodies. If a bunch of these guys are young, and some of them are quite old too. I don't even care if they're old men at this point. We just need human beings. Preferably human beings. And even in that regard, not that bothered. If you're from another planet, I'm not going to hold it against you. We're not here to judge. We're very welcoming and accepting around these parts. And we'd be happy to have you here with the rest of the mercs at Deadpool FC. Might even get more people through the gate. Boost crowds. Could be a boon for the... Why is no one else signing out? Oh, we could be total trendsetters. We could be like... Oh, God. What's it called? Spanish team who only sign Basque players. Si Maggio talks about them all the time because he's doing a save with them. Anyway, we could be like them, but for aliens. Transfer restriction. No, we can only sign extraterrestrials. So, coming with a scout report for that 18-year-old wonder kid from Brazil. No good to me. If they're from Alpha Centauri, bring it on. Be all over that like white on rice. Is there anyone I missed? I think we got everybody. Watch them all reject offers. Archie Buck. Coming to hang out with his old mate DP. Kieran Friels. Billy Johnson. Great name. Jermaine Maxwell. Noah Moana. We'll rename him to Moana if we sign him. Guaranteed. Luca Gunter. He needs some umlauts. Thomas Bloxham. Not interested. Al Jafri is going to Posh. What a tool. Never liked him anyway. I rescind my invitation. Ezra Carrington. Cambrag. Tolu Ludipo. Great name. Charlie Lindsay. It's a boring name. James Connolly. Not coming in. Awura Edwards. Not coming in. Rafael Vega. 35-year-old veteran attacking midfielder. Great name. Daniel Bachmann. Right. Let's see how crap all these guys are. Shall we? We shall. Here we go. Archie Buck doesn't look awful. Friels looks good. Billy Johnson looks good. Jermaine Maxwell could be good. Moana could be handy. We haven't had any total flameouts yet. Ladapo. Charlie Lindsay looks decent. Vega, yes, I wanted Vega to be awesome. And Bachman. Let's have a look at Rafael Vega. Oh, he's got greens and stuff. He's got 0 pace. But like as in Ganche or something, just sitting there pinging the ball around. We'll wait and see. We definitely can't afford it. He's going to want like 100 grand a week. I can already feel it in my jellies. None of them look disastrous, which is a problem because we can only have 22 players in the squad. So that's an issue. Riz has hurt himself. What a tool. We shouldn't have signed this guy. He's a mistake. Les Robbins is going though. Bachman looked good. It's Kieran Frills as the goalkeeper. Or Gunter. Bachman. Frills. Frills is only 22. That's too much money, mate. Way too much money. Can't afford that. So stupid. So stupid. Why am I doing that? You're a wing back and a central mid, but you're more of a wing back. Yeah. Max out the committed spending. We're in big trouble. We are in big trouble. Can't fill the squad. And I'm nearly out of money. Right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Let's sort everybody by position. Les Robbins is out the door in a couple of weeks anyway, so he gives a toss. We're going to need another goalkeeper, that's for sure. This Nolan fella can play all across the back line. And he's got potential. Berry can't. Carrington can only play right back. You can play right back. It's centre back. You can only play centre back. We'll come back to the defence. Midfield. All of these guys look decent. And for wingers, I didn't even look at wingers, did I? There's an easy way to do this. It's called the squad plate. Bloody hell. Ask assistant, suggest for everything. Jim Frills we just put in a bid for. Right. Left back, we've got Thierry Small. You don't exist. We need left back. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. Get out. Where's Lewis Hume? Transfer status. You're not listed anymore. Congratulations. Because we can't afford for him to be. Yeah, better options with these trialists. We really need centre backs. Is the problem. Preferably centre backs who can cover more than one position. So to that end, you need to get offered a contract. But you're only 5'11", Moana. James Nolan is 6'1". He can't head the football. But he can play anywhere across the back. He might not be too expensive because he's come through Horsham. Billy Johnson will be too expensive. Vega, where have you been knocking around for all this time? Literally in Brazil at Palmeiras. How much money are you going to want? Yeah, no, he's not an option. Right, well then you can sod off, mate. Don't come here eating all my snacks. Whoa, what's going on? No idea what happened there, but Twitch just pooped itself. We're fine on YouTube, apparently. We seem to be. I know this isn't riveting stuff, but no one has to break the network. 1,000 apologies for that one, kids. Not at all intentional. Wackadoodles. Need defenders. It's too much money. God. We're gonna have to go over the wage budget, but we can't go over the wage budget because we're in League 2. We get in trouble. offered him a deal. Carrington. Oh, we've reconnected, have we? Excellent. We're getting there. It's still too much. Anyone else? Maxwell. It's crazy money for these guys who are like, oh, I'll be a fringe player. Give me all your thousands of pounds. It's like, what is wrong with your brains, people? Unbelievable. That was you, wasn't it? Yeah, so you can get out of my football club. It would have been really good, but we can't afford $2,000. Billy Johnson can literally play one position and doesn't have any pace. Luka Gunter can leave. Let's trial. Promise you that. How much money do you want? Whoa! No way! $4,000. Bye, Charlie Lindsay. It was great having you here. I'm sure the kids love meeting you, but get the hell out. Cam Bragg, you're gonna want stupid money too, aren't you? Yep, he doesn't think we can even meet his contract demands. Well, then why did you come here on trial? People, eh? People are the worst. Archie Buck, you're going to be way more reasonable, aren't you? Come on, Archie. Player, box midfielder. We don't use one. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Getting him down. Slowly but surely. See. Right, we've got bids in for a bunch of people now. Let's see what happens. You know what we should do before we get too crazy? Why didn't I think of this? They're all outside the scouting scope. So you're suggesting players that I can't possibly find out anything about before I sign them? Why would I loan a 16? Oh, because it's Tom Smith making suggestions and Tom Smith is a moron. Well, that solves that dilemma, doesn't it? We desperately need a director of bloody football. Crazy town. No, you can't have new players under 21s. You just can't. Sorry. I'm not spending 400 a week on someone I'm never going to use in the first team. What does that do for my money? Committed spending is way over. Yikes. I'll have to send some kids out on loan and get cash for them, I think. Offset that. Assignment completed. Brilliant. Good job. The lads are about to play friendly, so there's that. Fraser Harper. Can't afford it. Because we don't have any money. Stop asking for money for loan players. Just give me freebies. Ah. This has all gone really wrong because of the scouting situation. We've got a winger. Come on in. Let's have a winger. Possibly a huge mistake. But we've got a winger. Connor Jones has rejected the contract offer from Geisley. We won a friendly. Yay! Donny Osmond and James Berry scoring. James Berry, who I put an offer in for? Yeah. He can play tucking mid too. Oh, he's the guy who can play all the way up the spine. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. See, the other thing, we've got Biekwazo, Hulme, Atsalis, and Wild here. And they've all got potential to develop. And now that we play full time, we can actually help them out. And help them to fulfill their potential. This fullback fella's coming in. Ah, yes, this one we want because he's versatile and he's going to be handy. Our defense is going to be a shambles. We have to outscore teams this year. We need Ombava and Osman to be brilliant. We need Rizza to be brilliant. We need our midfield to click because our defense is going to be crap. And I think what we're doing here is reassessing our priorities for the league, at least internally, because the board want us to challenge for playoffs. We're predicted to finish mid-table, so it's a big ask. Ombava is in the dream team though, or the dream 11. That's pretty cool. Play in the dream 11. Look at us go. Got a midfielder on loan. He's not very good. Be a waste of money, to be honest. Friend. None of these are really any good. This guy could help us out. We can get a decent loan fee. Oh, yes, freebie. Yes, I'll take it. Thank you. Freebie, freebie, freebie. Don't know anything about him, but he's free. The price is right. Charlie Oldfield has never really played a game of football in his life. And we don't know anything about him. And cancel that deal. We can get a better backup goalkeeper. And I've just made that offer, so... Lucas Paul is off to Hullbridge. I don't know how to add him to my shortlist forever. We're following him anyway, it's fine. Welcome back here anytime, son. I just let my son leave the club. Bit sad. What does that do for our finances? We're going to be massively over the wage budget. Which isn't great. 3 grand over the wage budget. Yeah. Subatomic Surfer, hey! Welcome along. We are doing transfers ahead of our first season in the Football League. League 2. We got promoted last night, the playoff final. We smashed Barrow 6-2. And, yeah, we're trying to get ready. What do you want? 3 grand. I don't have 3 grand. Sure, delay the transfer for a week. I don't have 3 grand to sign the goalkeeper that we need. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's a bit of a nightmare. Because we're out of money. And we need players. So yeah, it's not gone well. Started a Spurs, so I've got so full. Oh no. Yeah, I hate that. It's definitely not your fault, but you are gonna be held accountable for it. Which suckifies. How are we going to generate the money to cover these transfers? 3 signings to Spurs. Nice one. European Football and Trophy. I like it. I like it a lot. Interesting. Well, I've got all these trialists in, and most of them have agreed deals, but there's solidarity payments that I wasn't aware of, and we can't afford to pay them. And I don't have any players that I can sell because I've renewed everybody's contracts. Nyari, Adigula, Demiral. Demiral's a good signing. That'd be a good piece of business for sure. At the moment, here at DPFC, we would like to welcome absolutely anybody willing to sign a contract for semi-sensible money. I went on a rant like 20 minutes ago about how you don't even have to be human, I'll sign aliens. We need money. I'm going to miss out on all these players because I can't afford stupid solidarity payments. And the only thing I could... I can't adjust budgets though because it's League 2. So even if I take the scouting budget and throw that back to cover the fees, I'm not sure that helps. Or if I even can. I guess... No, so I can't move that. If I do this... I can't adjust the budgets. Rob Brain. Oh, he'd be a really good striker too. Yeah, you got to keep Kulusevski. He's too good. Definitely need to hang on to Kulusevski. Archie Buck's leaving. We're not getting him. All these guys are going to go because I can't move the budgets around because League 2. Which means we'll have next to no defense, or we'll have a bunch of kids in defense, and we are going to be absolutely battered. It's all gone a bit wrong, everybody. We've got 22 minutes to sort it out. After 22 minutes, I'm bailing, and that gives me 2 hours to chill and relax and talk to my lady and everything else before we go live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube now, but we'll go live exclusively on YouTube later for Project Palermo. I have no idea if Filippo Mane is a good signing. The saves I've done on Football Manager for FM24, I've been in Finland with FC Santa Claus in the 2nd division with no scouting budget. So I don't even know about Finnish players really. I started in 23, 24, so I had to holiday forward a year to start Project Palermo in Italy with boggle money. So yeah, haven't been paying any attention to world football, and this one starting down in tier 10 in England. So most of you name actual players I haven't had any dealings with whatsoever. And in Project Palermo, I'm already in like new gen, regen territory where they are the best players in the world, because all the current wonder kids like your Mbappe's or whatever are all old men now in that save. So yeah, I can't help you, I'm afraid, Surfer. No idea. Good response to the assistant manager ad. We could get Sam Swarad from Sudbury, but I don't have any transfer budget. Hopefully the club will just pay it. Come on, club. Hook me up. Just give me an assistant manager. Oh, God. We need a friendly on Sunday. We don't have a friendly. That is a big gap. Why is there a big gap? Oh, because we're playing lose on the thing. Okay. We do enter the EFL Cup this season. That's exciting. We may not have enough players, but we enter it. We are so screwed, man. It's going to be great. I was really excited for this transfer window. I had a plan. I had all these grand schemes and ideas and everything, and just... it all fell apart very, very quickly. Sad times, sad times. It's going to be fine. It'll all come good. We're going to survive League 2. We may not get promoted. We may not make the playoffs this season, but we're going to be okay. That much I'm sure of. I want this guy. I didn't want to make an inquiry. Stupid. I've ruined that by clicking on the wrong button. Good lord. Hey, I'm getting an assistant manager. Beautiful stuff. Recommend a signing for me. Can't sign him, but recommend one. It'd be fun. Rob Brain's interested in a loan, is he? Let's go to training, coaches, edit coaching assignments, remove all, ask assistant to sign. What about director of football? No one's applied for director of football. Here you go, Subatomic. In this universe, Tottenham have made an offer for Jaden Seto. That is a madness. They're doing themselves a mischief. Our under 18s have lost. Wang Wang! Reject offer. I don't have £700,000. And you know that, York? You jerks. Oh, available for loan. Tall enough, transfer, make an offer, loan. It's too expensive. Too expensive! How are we meant to get money? Who's wanted? James Martin. You're not worth enough. Connor Jones. You don't belong to me. Come on, Walsall. Yes, adjust the budget and bring him in. Thank you. We're getting a goalkeeper. Phew. We're getting Trundle for nothing. A freebie. Just delicious. He'll be fine. He can do a job. Yes, adjust the budget. They're adjusting the budget so that I can go over the wage budget. To complete transfers. Those options weren't there before. Megan Riley. Yes. He was the last one, and then it's just this Ezra Carrington. He'd be really good. But we've got our own player. much money do you want? Oh, you're 24. You're never fulfilling that potential, mate. Get out of here. Right, now do I have any trialists left? Because if we don't, that's a squad. Just Bachman, Connor Jones. Assault by position. How are we doing for striker? I've got Weston, Osman, Trundle, Onbava, Mesri. So from in amongst all that, plus we got some guys knocking about in the year team. So striker's fine. I don't need Connor Jones. And what have you done for anybody ever? Boggle. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're all right. We need to register a squad. Can't make the minimum squad size still. Freaking amazing. Bang on 22. Bang on 22 players, and Les Robbins is leaving in August anyway, so wowzers. Ezra Carrington's leaving. He gets the squad number. So Egan Riley is in. Carrington's left. Connor Jones is left. Young Striker's injured. Scouts have been doing scouty things. Look at them go. Quick pick. What am I training you to do? Winger on support. Yep, he's training the right thing. Need to train him in midfield. Not as a ball-winning midfielder, just a straight central midfielder on support. Lewis Hume. Turns out he's not really good enough. Which is disappointing. Wild development training central midfielder on support. Corbin development training. You're not going to play there, buddy. Attacking midfield right winger on support. And who else? Weston, yep. James Berry, 22 years old. What do I train this guy to do? Centre back. No, not centre back. On defend all day long. And James Nolan, who's 6'1". Right back. We'll just let him do whatever. Fine. I mean, we've got a squad. We do have a squad. And it doesn't look fully cooked and disgraceful. Where's Donny Osmond? Donny Osmond's up front. It's friendly, it's fine. So, if I go here and go pick without restriction and pick the best 11, that can't be right. But you know what? I'll go with it. Gonna work. We're gonna be okay. Those young guys are gonna develop because we can train every day now. It's gonna be great. I don't think we've lost a game in pre-season either. Just quietly. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Is that right? Yeah, we've only played 2 games, so it's probably not that exciting, truth be told. I'm still excited about it. We are done with transfer business. We have ruined our wage budget, I'm pretty sure. Squad numbers. Let's clear them all. Auto number, submit. Done. Finances. Alright, so we're over the wage budget. We are going to have to use every player in this squad over the course of the season, good or bad. We are going to take some painful results. No question. Because there's going to be times where we just cannot put out a first team squad. And for the first time in a long time, we don't have anybody challenging for top goal scorer odds. Feels quite foreign. Let me check something. But maybe, can we get him on loan? What about Conan Noonan? No. Joel Powell's retired, so he's not an option. Scotty Howell's retired. What's Jared Duncliffe up to? You want to come back? Oh, he's a coach now. He's not very good at it, but he's a coach. Dude. Jared, you're a nutcase. Muhammad Lari. No. Corey Blackett-Taylor has retired as a player. He's now a rubbish scout. All right, so all the players, I was like, let's bring some of the old boys back if we can. Not an option. Pick a random team for a save. I won't pick a random team, but I will suggest go to South Korea and start a save there in the lowest playable division. That's what I reckon for you, Lewis. South Korea is fun as hell. Highly recommend it. Some weird rules. Very competitive league. and a lot of fun, especially if you've never managed there before. I did it in FM23 and it was great. So I do that. Thanks for saying hi, by the way, popping in. Much obliged. Send me an email. We don't do stupid team meetings. Not our thing. Nope. Another friendly coming up. We're going to get these friendlies done, and then we'll be pretty much ready to kick off the season with our makeshift horrible squad that I'm really not happy with, and I'm kind of terrified to have to go through an entire season using. Do whatever you want, assistant manager. Adam Solid, assistant manager. Is he assistant manager? Do I have an assistant manager? I thought we hired one. Yeah, I knew we did. What's going on here? That's better. Confirm that. What else is going nutso? Bunch of weirdos are doing jobs that shouldn't be doing jobs. I forgot you've got to go in and fix all this crud. Fixing. Training. Me. Fix all that up. No, I don't want to do all that. Bleh. Media. I hate that you've got to confirm on every page too. Oh, we've got a director of football. When did that happen? Confirm. That done, because we've got a head performance analyst now, advisory reports. I don't really care. Cool, they're all fixed. Beautiful. Now the right people are doing the right jobs at the right time with the right things with the right stuff, all the rights. Everything's right with the world. Nicholas Dixon is a fullback. He's interested in a loan. He's not allowed to leave on loan. So he can be as interested as he likes. It's not going to happen, is it? Can we beat lose? Wang. I'm not giving you that, mate. Not while your name is Wang. He does have good potential, though. Go. Collective bonuses. We get 32 grand by dropping the budget. But I can't put it in a wage budget, so what's the point? It's still 32 grand. Is that worth it? Is that worth doing? Nah. We've made our bed. I'm gonna lie in it. That's going to come back to haunt me and bite me in the ass, isn't it? I should have taken the 32 grand. I could have pumped it. Oh, I could have thrown it in the scouting budget and got some decent scout reports. Oh, we've come from behind to win. That's what she said. James Nolan, Biekwazo, and new boy Tony Weston scoring football goals. Look at them go. So that's exciting. People are applying for a new physio job. Let's get Jamie Stewart, and the board can just wear it and pay the 24 grand in compensation, because I don't care. I want someone good on staff. One more friendly for Worthing, which I'm not managing because managing friendlies is for psychopaths. Slough would like to loan Gordon Wild. Reject. We need all the players we have. Yep, you can move all them. Hume has injured himself. What a moron. When did you drop to being a 2-star player? Crazy person. And not everybody's fit enough for the season ahead. So that's a worry. And you know what? I'm not going to sign this Buckman so he can do one. Get out of here. No more snacks for you. And since Frills is going to be our first choice keeper, you're getting goal. Ah! Alright, we're looking alright. It's going to be fine. Our youth players are actually going to develop because we're going to train every day. We're a professional club now. I'm going to keep saying it because it's going to keep happening. Why would I play Les Robbins? Just, no, you can do all of that. Then we'll go in here. Robbins out. Where's my other goalkeeper? Frills in. Who the hell are you? I filled my squad with kids. Support. Yep, I was trying to even do that. Cool. I know we're managing the friendly, but I'm going to mess around with the team and get it doing what I want to do and all the things. Yes, request a set piece coach. And yes, send my assistant manager to get a new coaching badge. Pretty please board. Do we still have money in the bank board? Have I spent it all? Ah, we still got money in the bank. Suckers. I probably could have put that money in a wage budget because we're allowed to spend up to 20 grand. And then I wouldn't have been over with the bonuses. I called it. I said it was going to come back to bite me in the butt, and that didn't even take 5 minutes, did it? So now I'm going to be dealing with the board being cranky with me all season and trying to sell players from under me because I'm over the wage budget. Wonder what the attendances have been like for these friendlies. Can I see that? Not great. 501, that was all. And they've all been away, so even then it doesn't matter. Great. Oh, holy crap, we're getting a set piece coach. Sweet. Let's get the ad out for that. Never had one before. Yay! Still short of physio too. We've got one of the best coaching setups for League 2 though. Ah, we've drawn 1-1. Boo. Right. Crawley Town, first up for us in League 2. We've also got Sheffield United in the first round of the Carabao Cup, who are a championship team. So our Carabao Cup run is going to be short-lived, and we enter the FA Cup in the first round, and we've got to play in the Bristol Street Motors Papa John's rubbish cup stupid thing at some point as well. Exciting times ahead. Let's have a final check-in on the season preview. We are now predicted to finish 10th with one of our many players in the Media Dream 11, which is on Baver. Nobody else has made the cut. Do we have anybody else even close Yes, Donny Osmond is also in the key players list, but that is all. We are 12-1 to win the league, which is a big ask. How are we looking over here? Still 1-star reputation. Go to the club profile. I don't have a captain or a vice captain. We should probably fix that before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Hey, tactics, capitans. I'm not making a lone player our captain. We really don't have any good options, do we? Because everybody's gone. I don't know who out of all of these is even going to be playing. And none of them have good leadership skills. These are just kids. David Parker's 16 years old. Ugh. Dan Chimorezi is going to be our new captain. And actually, let me change that. Thierry Small is going to be our new captain. And Tony Weston's going to be vice captain. No, Dan's going to be vice captain. There we go. Had to be done. Let's hope he doesn't crack it because I made him captain and then took it away. Sheffield United B, exactly. Wang Wang, sign a contract. Stuart, the physio, has been cancelled. We can't steal him. Oh, that's a shame. Probably shouldn't be spending 20, 30 grand on poaching physios from other clubs though. Hey, Miss Worldwide, how the hell are you? We're about to wrap it up here because I need to go get something to eat, gather my thoughts, say goodnight to my lady, and get ready to stream again on YouTube in a couple of hours for Project Palomo Season 6 kickoff. It's going to be awesome. Feel free to come along and join us. What's going on here? You've been asked to play captain, blah, blah, blah. Your convenience. I recommend we keep this. Confirm. Done. You guys literally just saw me do all of that. Sorry about that. I had an itchy schnoz. So this has been a 3.5 hour stream with not a single game of football played. Not a pound spent on transfer fees, I'm pretty sure. Let's just confirm that by going to my managerial profile. Overview. Highest fee spent, Bupkis. Transfer value, Bupkis. Still have not bought a player and we're all the way up to League 2. In 6 seasons, we've not spent a penny on transfer fees. And we've equaled the 150 grand of players. We've brought in £500,000 of transfer fee. And I've not spent it. I am amazing. Seriously. I'm just like the greatest. Let's just pull money out of the budget here. Let me throw that into there and just try to minimize some of the damage. See, I should have done the... I should have cut the bonuses and fixed the wage budget issue. Bugger. And now Chester make an offer for James Martin. Well, I need James Martin, so no. And you need to offer more than 26 grand, that's for damn sure. Because of the 22 players we're allowed to register in League 2, we have officially 22. We don't have a body to spare, kids. Our dynamics are on the rebound. They were really bad and they're getting better. Josh Rizza, I cannot afford to give you a new contract, mate. And all the contracts I've offered you, you've not been interested in. So I don't know what you want me to do. We can't really use this guy up in the first team. He can just keep knocking around down there. I just thought I'd check in case I'd miss something or miss someone. Right. Before we get to this next match, I am going to wrap it up, kids, because as mentioned, I need to get something to eat. I need some food. I need to recover my eyes and do some like real world stuff. But at midnight Australian time, in just under 2 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes, we are going live with Project Palomo Season 6 kickoff over on YouTube. I do hope you will join me over there because it's going to be fun as hell. Something I've never done before is try to stream the YouTube series live. Is it going to be a total disaster? Is it going to be awesome? The answer to both of those questions is, but yeah, it's going to be fun. We have done all of our transfers. Let me just grab a quick savey save over here. We will pick this up at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll love you tomorrow. I don't know. It's from Annie. What the hell was I saying? We're wrapping up. Yes. Come and join me on YouTube for Project Palomo. It is going to be awesome. So there'll be no regularly scheduled Project Palomo episode released tomorrow. You can watch the live stream instead. You're welcome. Also, head over to YouTube, check out all the content over there. Drop a follow here on Twitch or spend your money on a subscription or whatever. I don't run ads, so it's a complete waste, but it'd be funny if you did. But come to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a great deal, and like all the videos over there, and more importantly, watch them. That would be awesome. Until next time, ladles and jelly spoons, I shall see you next time. Say hi to your mum for me. Drop bears in right at the death. Drop bear at midnight. Be on YouTube. And check out me streaming Project Palomo live. You do not want to miss it. Bugger work or whatever tomorrow. Come and hang out with your old mate DP. You know you want to. Where was I? Oh yeah, say hi to your mum for me and be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. All right, I'll see you guys at midnight. But don't feed me after midnight. Because it's a whole thing. Okay, bye.